Another coming at you with a gun review here. This is the Common State Armory 5.7 rock. So I'm sure y'all seen this before. Got a nice Vortex red dot up here. Feel like a little comp. So the barrel's kind of cool. So decided to throw, make it matching. It's cool. Might as well, right? But yeah, so I don't know. I'm sure y'all seen these. It's not really new anymore, but 5.7 about 2.8. I'm moving pretty fast. Ammo we use right here. So full metal jacket, target rounds pretty much. I'm gonna just sling some down range and we turn this red dot on. Let's see. I don't think I even sighted this in. Well, we'll find out in a minute. I'll probably end up trying to sight it in as I'm shooting. Throw some targets. I'm gonna take the 32 feet max. Actually, you can get. I'll find out and see with this ammo, what is it rate feet per second, but they move pretty fast. So I'll start off at 15 feet. Try to get used to it first, and then we'll push it on back. This doesn't say. Feet per second. I'm sure it's easy just to do a little Google. Yeah, pretty good stuff. I think now Fiocchi is the #1 ammo company or selling or something. Heard it somewhere, maybe it's not true, but everywhere you see them, they're just selling crazy. So pretty popular, but so we'll put this red dot is sighted in, which I don't think so. I don't remember about doing anything with it. And 23 rounds, 5.7. So that's a lot of rounds down range and a thin magazine, right? So, and I got this comp up here, so I don't know cycle properly, but let's find that out too, right? So yeah. Yes, I didn't think about that, but didn't cycle that one good. There we go. Shells all over my head and everything, but yeah, shoots. When you put a comp on something, you get a little more concussion, a little more blowback, so you can definitely feel how fast that round's going. With the compensator, you feel it even more. You get it coming out the sides, coming at the top. It definitely helps. I know 5.7 doesn't have a lot of recoil, but this definitely retains it down to like a 22. But really, it works. It helps. I can tell the difference. At least, so you didn't shoot this before. I've shot it before without the red dot in the comp. I've shot it after that, and so I can tell the difference. But I can still tell the concussion, the pressure blowback. It's not directly in my face, but it's bouncing against these walls and coming back at me a little bit. So, only problem I have with is this right here with the magazine cap, the magazine release. When I try to put it in there, it gets caught right there. the sight looks like it's shooting to the right. So see if I can. See if I can do that. Yeah. You gotta, especially with sights that you can adjust. Yeah. I used to back in the day, way back in the day, I used to bow hunt. I used to sight my bow in, and then my friend would try to shoot my bow, and he would be way off, and I'll just be dead on. So I'm like, well, yeah, I sight it in for me. The face could be long, wider, anything, stance, the way you hold it. So when you sight something in, and then your friend grabs it and be like, this thing's not, this thing's not sighted in. I'm like, yeah, it's sighted in for me, not for you. Shit's fine. I just had to get used to it. Every time I shoot a gun at the beginning, for some reason I get like this nervousness. And like, I don't know, it's like this cringe I do, and then it's like, and then I can like flinch. And then after that, it's kind of like, okay, I don't know what I do that for. Just in my mind, I'm thinking something like, is it gonna jump? Is it gonna a lot of recoil? Well, I'm kind of getting used to loading this. It's not terrible. Kind of like an AR-15, like loading, I would say. I'm having trouble with this, but just kind of like top loading. I guess when you get down to the last few rounds, just to act up. I just gotta get used to it. Kind of a thin magazine too, so try to. So yeah. There's one more. See if I can get one more and get in there. Okay, that. Yeah, just gotta get used to it. That's how it goes. Especially when you have to use something that's a little different than most other magazines. So that's 23. So let's see if I can fit. Oh, that's 23. All right. Yeah, maybe it's just me. I don't know. So let's see how this goes. Kind of see. I don't like that right there. I hate these guns do that. We have it locked back in position, and then you put the magazine in there, and the slide just closes. I'm like, happens more than you think. A lot of these guns. Watch. See if I can do it again. I didn't do it. What you do? Let's see. So it's a feed all the way. Could have been me. Yeah. Not right in the slide though. Oh, that's a lot of rounds. I was thinking to myself, okay, how many do I have left? So it doesn't drop free because of that issue right there, which you might be able to adjust. I haven't seen any videos yet. You want to slide lock back if you and drop it. So, like that color. I kind of put together myself about the separately than the lower. You know, found the color that matches it. So, man, I'm gonna move the sight a little bit further over, and I think we're pretty dead on there. I think that would be it. Wasn't off by that much, so yeah. Alright, kind of getting used to. This is kind of a thin magazine, so it's not. You don't sit the rounds in there just right. Having to seat it back to the back of the magazine. Getting better. Got enough people in here. No matter what time of day you come here, they open up at 10 o'clock at 10:30. Always somebody in here. Somebody's tired, somebody's on a lunch break. It stays. You have some quiet times in between, but it's not long before it gets busy here. I mean, right now it's not maybe 5 people in here, right? This side. This is the pistol range. This is the members bay. That's the color. This is a lot quieter. You're going to the other side with all the rifles and shotguns. This is pretty loud too, so yeah, once you get down to the last like 4 rounds, that's when it starts to have the little issues. Loading and seating the back to the all the way to the back. So that's not gonna end up. Not bad though. Not bad at all. That's 23. Let me bring it in. The target, let me go back to 32 feet. That is slowly sticky. Targets it. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm let's see, back 32. Yeah, I'll play like a. I'll start doing videos of showing everything that I buy usually, where I buy it from, pricing. A lot of times, people usually just go to a local store or wheat farm or whatever to people targets, and they're just expensive. Let's see if I got this right. It just stay open. So yeah. So. This down, so it's too bright. Down, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Everything should be good. I'm trying to figure out how the heck did I do it? This red, I'm trying to turn this red dot down. It's kind of too bright. I'm trying to get it to go. It's like it don't go down. Damn. Some of it down. Look around and go down. Look at there. It's fine. Anywho, problems at range. Alright. See if I can don't know if I can dump a whole magazine of this at the range. I mean, granted, I come here enough that usually the guys that come in here that work here, they don't care. They're kind of used to me coming here shooting. Yes, 20 grand. But it's fun to do it, you know. As long as you get safe. Dump some rounds down range. So this might be my last rounds too. So you already saw how it shot. You know, those red dots. You have to get it sighted in a little bit better. Up close, it was actually okay. We're gonna reach out a little bit further. Yes, I had a little bit of issue trying to figure out the way around landing, but I see them kind of shooting high and to the right. I don't really shoot a lot of red dots on pistols like that, so I'm not 100% comfortable, but it's not bad. It doesn't throw me off. So. Let's see. So yeah, these last few rounds, especially that pin is kind of hard to get the right pressure on it. That's 23, and I got like 10 more. So yeah, let's blow through these. That's okay. Yeah, that was quick. 20 rounds. Just one time, you know. I always gotta blow at least one magazine, just to, you know, release my withers, you know. So, after I shot that, like everybody got quiet. With this, that compound, that concussion coming off of there, it definitely sounds like a big dog barking, but, you know, you wondering what the heck is that, right? But it's just a 5.7, you know what I mean? Yeah. So at least the red dot is staying on. As soon as you see people shooting, the red dot just flies off. So it is actually pretty nice that it's staying in, and the red dot didn't comp out. It was the vortex. So I will say, if you buying a red dot, don't try to go cheap on it. It just doesn't work out in the long run. I've learned that. You know, I used to do that a lot. Buy cheap red dots for my carbines, maybe like a 22 pistol, because the recoil won't shake it. You really just shuts the red dot off on you or something. But anything with pressure and yeah, just parts. You know, skip most of it. You know, it's a few dollars more. It's really the better quality. Okay. So you're talking. Watch what I'm doing over here. Yeah, I feel like I'm still shooting a little bit left, but that's something I have to come out here myself and try to adjust. But yeah, I didn't have a magazine. I pulled the trigger and it didn't go off. I'm like, right at the back, I was like, what? That's all. You get to put a magazine in. That's what you get for talking so much. But yeah, like I said, PSA, Palmetto State Armory, 5.7 rock. These are good prices. Like, you know, it's kind of standard basic gun. It's just smooth. It's like a Glock, like no safeties or anything else. It's just you got a slide release, and that's about it. That's all. The trigger's nice. You know, it's almost like some of those 20. That's the take up right there. And then the wall, and it just breaks like there's no travel at all. And reset. So it's pretty good reset. I don't know when it comes to these smaller caliber firearms, they have like the lighter triggers and the nice resets and the light trigger. But then when you get to like 9s and like you get some guns that are just like terrible, and for some reason this is a great trigger. It keeps you on target. You don't have to think about when it's going to actually go off, when it's going to break. There's no travel. Once you get to the wall, it just breaks. So I think that helps out a lot with as a shooter to be more accurate. But this cop, I guess, for like eBay, and does the job. Bringing more videos to you. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know, so when I throw another video up here, you're notified. Thanks for watching. Peace.